Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Mukesh English, and this is Mukesh Soni. Friends, your examination is about to approach very soon, and in this video I'm trying to give you a glance of the complete syllabus of third semester BCA B.Sc Generic English under Bangalore University and Bangalore North University. And this video will be very much useful for you at the last moment study, where you'll come to know that what's the syllabus and what's a division of the marks and how will the question paper appear. So again, I would say that this video is prepared only from the point of view of the examination. For the further studies and to go in depth and to understand in detail, I would suggest you to go through the each and every topic in detail and to watch my videos on the summary, question answers, and the previous year's question paper. So let's do a revision, a quick glance, quick revision on the third semester BCA B.Sc Generic English. So first, let's try to understand. You have a 60 marks question paper, duration 2 hours 30 minutes, and the most important part of the whole question paper is here, the Pygmalion, the important play by George Bernard Shaw. And this Pygmalion and this play has the weightage for 30 marks. Your 50% of the question paper depends on the drama or the play Pygmalion. 30 marks, then you have 5 speeches that stand for 10 marks. So you'll be having in the Pygmalion, you have 3 sections, 2 marks, 5 marks, and 10 marks questions. Speeches, you need to answer 2 questions, each for 5 marks. So this is how 40 marks question paper, your 80% of the question paper will be covered by Pygmalion and the 5 speeches. Then you have 5 marks presentation skills, 5 marks paragraph writing, 5 marks letter writing, and the 5 marks advertisement writing, product manual writing, poster or brochure writing. So you have here plenty of choices. You attempt either advertisement, product manual, poster, or brochure. So this is how your 60 marks question paper will appear. Now let's see. We can try to understand the play. You have a play here for 30 marks, Pygmalion by George Bernard Shaw, and the questions are divided into the 3 important sections. You have here 2 marks, one of the 2 lines questions for 2 marks, 5 questions for 2 marks. So out of 7 questions, you need to attempt here 5 questions, and each question has a weightage for 2 marks. Then in the second section, you have here 2 questions. Out of 3 questions, you need to attempt two, and each for 5 marks. So 5 marks, 2 questions. Then again, you have here 10 marks questions, which you need to answer in 2 pages. And here, out of 2 questions, you need to attempt here one. So you have very less choices in the 5 marks and the 10 marks. So better, I would suggest you to go through the summary, to go through the question answers again and again. So I'll just give you a limelight about the play. I cannot explain the whole play here because we have already done it in the previous videos. Now, what is this play about? Pygmalion is a play by George Bernard Shaw, which tells the story of Henry Higgins, a phonetics professor who makes a bet that he can transform Eliza Doolittle, a Cockney flower girl, into a refined lady by teaching her proper accent, proper speech, and manners. Through Higgins' rigorous training, Eliza undergoes a remarkable transformation. But as she gains the confidence and the refinement, she begins to assert her independence. And this play explores the themes of class, identity, power of language, challenging societal notions of status, and the importance of one's origins. So this is about the play. So I would suggest you that please do watch my previous videos on the summary, question answers. So that's going to help you a lot. Now, in this play, you have few important characters. Eliza Doolittle, who is the main character in the story. She's first introduced as an unpolished, foul-mouthed flower girl, and later she's transformed into a beautiful woman. Then the next character we find Professor Higgins, and he's a linguist who believes that he can transform Eliza Doolittle into a duchess in 6 months. And he's an intelligent man, but he's also disrespectful to others despite the social class or very arrogant. Then we have Colonel Pickering, is also a linguist who challenges Professor Higgins to transform Eliza Doolittle into a duchess, and Colonel Pickering funds Professor Higgins' work with Eliza, and he's very much considerate and very kind to her. Then we have Alfred Doolittle. Alfred Doolittle is Eliza's father, very materialistic father, very selfish and very greedy, who always tries to obtain money when he comes to know that Professor Higgins is working with Eliza. Then Mrs. Higgins. Mrs. Higgins is Professor Higgins' mother, who disagrees with Higgins and Pickering's plan to try to change Eliza into a duchess, and she also gives a warning or a suggestion to Higgins that he should not misbehave with Eliza. Then we have another character, Freddie Ainsford Hill. So Freddie first meets Eliza during a meeting with his mother and sister at Higgins' house, and he is in love with Eliza, and he writes letters to woo her, to please her, and he's the only person with whom Eliza at the end of the play decides to marry. So this is how you will be having this is how you have here play Pygmalion by George Bernard Shaw. So I would suggest you that go through all the questions which are at the end of the textbook, and also the videos which I have done on summary question answers, 2 marks, 5 marks, 10 marks question answers. I have done it here, and there'll be a definite question on character sketch. So these are the important characters. So while reading the summary, you'll come to know about each and every character. So the 30 marks questions will be based on the play Pygmalion by George Bernard Shaw. Now we'll have the discussion of the 10 marks questions from the speeches. So which are those 5 speeches we have in the syllabus? Let's go through one by one. Now, the first speech we have here, Breaking the Glass Ceiling, Chasing a Dream by Priyanka Chopra. So on 26 December 2017, the famous actress Priyanka Chopra was invited to the Penguin annual lecture hosted by the Penguin Random House. She was asked to talk about the theme, Breaking the Glass Ceiling, Chasing a Dream. I'm sorry. Priyanka Chopra spoke about being feisty, fearless, flawed. She also quotes, fight for your dreams because no one else is going to fight for your dream except you. And in her speech, she spoke about the 12 rules of becoming a better version of yourself. And it is the concept of the glass ceiling and its relevance that stayed with us years after listening to her speech. So, which are those 12 rules of becoming a better version of yourself? These 12 rules are here. Number one, there's only one you. Number two, let your dreams fly by being fearless, recognize opportunities. Number three, you have never arrived enough to explore new opportunities. Number four, be greedy, hungry for your ambitions. Don't live on somebody else benchmarks. Don't compromise. Do not settle on your dreams. Number six, fail again and rise like a phoenix. Number seven, be bold and take these risks. Number eight, surround yourself with the right people. Number nine, you can never please everyone all the time. And number 10, don't take yourself too seriously. We are not making rockets. Have fun. Number 11, give back. It starts with us. Number 12, don't ever forget your roots and where you came from. So these are the 12 important rules of being a good version, the best version of yourself by Priyanka Chopra. Now the speech number 2, United Nations Climate Change Conference speech by Greta Thunberg. And this speech was delivered on 23rd September 2019 at the United Nations Climate Action Summit in New York. As it seems from her words, Greta's purpose was to accuse the older generations of failing the younger ones and stealing the childhood and their empty phrases. So, what are the key points? She focuses here. She says that how dare you, and she says her dreams are stolen, ecosystem is getting collapsed, look away attitude in spite of science progress, ignorance of the situation. She also brings out the popular idea of cutting our emissions, about the carbon dioxide, live with the consequences, and the world is waking up. So these are the key points of Greta's speech. Please go through my previous video to refer to the speech in detail as well as the question answers. Then the speech number three, speech at the World Religious Conference at Chicago by Swami Vivekananda. This speech was delivered on 11 September 1893 in Chicago by Swami Vivekananda, and it was one of his outstanding speeches. It reflects a glimpse of India's culture and ethos. He spoke about the importance of religious harmony and universal brotherhood. So Swami Vivekananda mentioned communalism, religious bigotry, and the violence in his address. He said that if these evils had not happened, the world would have been a better place than today. He also says that people in America were also intrigued by the ideals introduced by Swami Vivekananda through his explanation of Hinduism, a concept which was not well understood by the Westerners at that time. Although Swami Vivekananda died at a young age of 39, his teachings and his influential quotes has earned him immortality. So go through the speech in detail. Fourth one you have here, Constituent Assembly speech on 17 December 1946 by B.R. Ambedkar. So the Constituent Assembly of India met in the Constitution Hall, New Delhi at 11 o'clock, and it was chaired by Dr. Rajendra Prasad, and there Dr. Ambedkar brought few important key points, and he said, our difficulty is how to make the heterogeneous mass to take a decision in common and march in cooperative way on that path which leads us to unity. In order to make a start, he would like to appeal to everyone that we should leave aside slogans. So here Dr. Ambedkar supports Dr. Jaikar's amendment. He also says that leave aside is not a legal question. And there are two important questions he brings out. He also mentions the importance of paragraph 3. Later he brings about the two different sets of polity. And finally he says that there should be an intermediate polity, a sub-federation between the union government and the provinces. So please go through the speech, watch my previous videos about the speech here, 2 marks and 2 marks for the 5 marks questions. Now we are moving to the last speech which you have in your syllabus, Visionary Leadership, speech by Kiran Bedi. Kiran Bedi, the first woman IPS officer in India. Kiran Bedi managed one of India's toughest prisons and used a new focus on prevention and education to turn it into a center of learning and meditation. She shares her thought on crime and punishment from the stage at TED Woman, Washington, D.C., USA on 8th December 2010. So it was a TED Talk. She brings about the philosophy which she has received from her parents, and she also talks about her life as a police officer where she played the double role as her policing journey as well as her role in the prison. And there was an assignment for her in the jail that which was really a grateful assignment where she brought the meditation aspect, and many prisoners, they learned the meditation. She brought a concept of mindfulness petition box. And Kiran Bedi, she also was in the famous moments of education and the anti-corruption. So these are the key factors she brought out in her speech. So friends, this is how you have those 5 speeches here. Go through the previous videos in detail, the question answers from the textbook, as well as my videos on the question answers to get more ideas, to get more marks. So these are the 40 marks questions. If there are 40 marks portion or the syllabus in the examination, 30 marks, you have Pygmalion, and the 10 marks, you have those 5 speeches. Now we are going to have a discussion for the another 20 marks questions, which requires a lot of creativity and a lot of spontaneity. You cannot by heart, you need to understand and you need to implement in the examination hall. So now you have 5 marks questions from the workbook here. Presentation skills. So you have here 3 types of presentation. One is informative, persuasive, and demonstrative. Informative means to say there are few topics, you give some information like education, pollution, Persuasive, where you need to convince them. So it's very similar to argumentative, like is technology boon or bane? Demonstrative, you need to demonstrate how this thing or the object functions, like how to edit a video. So in the examination, a topic will be given, and on the particular topic you need to design the slides. Okay, you need to prepare the slides. So they won't ask you write a informative persuasive, no. They will just give you the topic. You need to understand the topic, and you need to design the slides. So minimum 7 or 8 slides you need to prepare. And how? So you need to prepare the slide like this. You need to make the box. You need to give the slide number 1, slide number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the slide number 1, you mention the topic. Imagine you have a question. These are all sample slides. Imagine you have a question, communication skills. So mention the topic presented by XYZ. Draw some image. Preferably, I would always say that you draw the image so that you will get the best marks here. And it will be more presentable. If you draw the image, it will be more presentable. Then second slide, you try to give the index here. Try to give the index like meaning, process, 7 C's of communication, and the types of communication. So that your remaining slides will be based on those index, the key points. Now the slide 3, I mentioned the meaning of communication. Slide 4, process of communication. Slide 5, the 7 C's of communication. And the slide 6 here, the types of communication. And the last one is here, thank you. So this is how you need to make around 6 or 7 slides. The first slide, the topic, name of the topic, and the last slide is here. Thank you. Second slide is the index, and based on the index, you need to prepare the rest of the slide. So you can use the color pencils also, or preferably you can use it, or if you have the two or the three types of pen, like you have blue pen, black pen, or the pencil, so you can design it, you can give a shade. So what I mean to say here, try to prepare it in a more presentable manner. Don't do the formality, presentable manner, so that you can get the out marks. So I hope you understood the presentation skills. You can watch my videos and presentation skills also. Then you have here paragraph writing. So I have not given any sample for this question. There is a reason behind it. So you have 5 types of paragraph: descriptive, narrative, reflective, comparative, argumentative. Descriptive means to say you describe something. Narrative means to say you narrate some incident, you narrate some event. Reflective means to say you talk about a topic where you need to give a lot of philosophical ideas. Comparative means to say where you compare, for example, indoor games versus outdoor games, right? Electrical vehicle versus fuel based vehicle. Okay. Argumentative, where you need to argue. For example, is technology boon or bane? So like this, they will be like this. You'll be having a question. You'll be having a outline, or the key points will be given, and based on the outline and the key points, you need to develop a paragraph, and you need to give a title, right? So it's very easy. Since PUC or the 8th standard, you have been attempting this question, that write a paragraph by using the following key points, write a paragraph by using the following outline. So, and while writing, you need to keep in the mind the three important things. One is a topic sentence, second is a content, and the third is a conclusion. So you can watch my previous videos, or the previous I've already done the 2 3 question papers also. You can go through the solved question paper, 2023 question papers, BU question paper, BNU question paper. So if you go through those 3 question papers, you'll be getting these 6 questions, and it will help you a lot to understand. So this is how the paragraph writing question will appear. Then you have business correspondence. That means to say the business letters. So in your syllabus, you have 4 letters: letter of inquiry, order letter, letter of complaint, and a reply to complaint. So any one letter will appear, and you'll be having a choice here. And format, you are very much aware of this. It's a sample letter. Again, I say, so what does the format say here? This is the sender's address, date. There is no comma after November. This is a receiver's address, the manager, the T is capital, manager M is capital, right? This is a receiver's address. Dear sir, madam, no comma, subject, and then you have here the body of the letter, yours faithfully, no comma after faithfully, no apostrophe in yours, signature. If you are going to enclose something, suppose you are enclosing some sort of a voucher, bill, then you can say enclosure. So format will be the left margin format. Follow the left margin format, which where you need not add any comma in the date. You need not add any comma after dear sir madam. You need not add any comma after faithfully. Month's name should be written full month name. Don't write Jan, Feb, March, Mar, or July, or J, right? I mean to say the full name of the month you need to mention. So this is how you need to attempt the question from the letter writing 5 marks. Then next question you have here, last section of your textbook, commercial writing. And under commercial writing, you have advertisement writing, product manual writing, then brochure writing you have. So you'll be having very good choice here. You can attempt any one. So advertisement writing is also for 5 marks. Classified writing, classifieds or the commercial. There are two types of advertisements. So generally they ask here job advertisement, design a job advertisement, to let advertisement, sale of any product, lost or found, educational advertisement, placement advertisement, or the matrimonial or the travels and the tourism advertisement. So when you're writing the advertisement, this format, common format, like the what is the title of the advertisement? Is it accommodation, flat for sale, missing body, or anything, driver wanted, situation vacant? Then the body of the advertisement. So first the title, the body, and under this body, use a simple language. Give the detail like place name, contact number, right? Any kind of amount, any kind of discount, any email ID, phone number. So advertisement should be very much precise one. You don't need to decorate here. Very simple, very precise. So I'm going to give you a few samples here. Like you can see the sale advertisement, right? You can see the situation vacant advertisement here. Okay. Then I think the previous slide was mismanaged. The sale advertisement, you can see here the property for sale, 2 BHK for sale here, location, facilities, size, floor, number of rooms, facilities, selling price, the contact detail you can mention. Then, so this is how you need to do here, advertisement writing. Again, I'm telling you, it's the last question where you have plenty of choice. If you don't like the advertisement writing, you attempt the next question. So you have a choice here. Then you have a choice here, product manual writing. So in this case, particular product's information will already be given in your question paper, right? You need to just arrange the information of the product in a very systematic manner, right? So suppose I have solved, I given the information about Samsung Galaxy S20, S22 or 22, this one, this product here, and you need to arrange the specification. You need to draw the image here. So when you are arranging the information, mention the specifications, how to use it, which are the precautionary measures you have. So this information is already on your question paper. You are just going to copy it, but while copying it, you design it, you systematize it, organize it. So this is the marks here. This is also called as a manual writing, right? Then next choice you have here, poster writing or brochure writing. So this for 5 marks. So when you're writing poster or the brochure, write the college name, the authority name, what's the name of the event, what's the title, a tagline of the event, the date, time, venue, the contact information, the QR code which you are going to mention here. Nowadays we use the QR code scanner we use for the information or for the payment. Any prize awards you are going to mention. For the registration, are you going to give any kind of Google form? Any list of the events you are going to mention here. Any guests have been called, chief guest, guest of honor, special guest. And afterwards, the logos of Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or the X. Who is the contact person's name, etc. So this is how you need, these are the basic information you need to provide in the brochure writing. So for example, let's take this brochure here, this poster here, the name of the institution, intercollegiate annual college fest, right? The name of the fest here, on which date they are going to organize. Left side, you can see all the events name, email writing. Then you can find here the QR code also, the scanner also for more information. Or you can make it more simple like this also. So I already done the videos recently, 2 days back. I have sent the links of, I have already done the videos on the poster writing, brochure writing, with a product manual writing, with examples. Also, I have done the special videos. You can see in the playlist, or you can also go through the description box. So this is how I have tried to give you a limelight, a glance. It's just a glance. I would say that it's just a glance about before the examination. You will have an idea that what are the key points, what are the questions, what kind of questions will be asked, and what is in our syllabus. So, friends, for more details, I would again advise you to go through summary question answers from a textbook, or you can also watch my videos. You can just go to the description box. You will find all the videos links in the description box. So friends, I wish you very good luck for the forthcoming examination. So good luck for the Bangalore University students, as well as the Bangalore North University students. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, click on the like button, write in the comment box, or if you are not yet subscribed my channel, please do subscribe. Thank you.